How y'all doing? Okay, get this together. Today's word is prosperity thinking. You know, I'm going to help y'all get y'all prosperity thoughts together. And what are prosperity thoughts, Meech? Prosperity thoughts are all good thoughts leading you towards your goal or your, the thing that you're aiming for, your goal. So I'm going to help you get those thoughts in line. So how can you have prosperity thoughts? Negative thoughts that try to attack the prosperity thoughts or your positive thoughts. So what you have to do, you have to talk to them. In fact, you have to talk to every negative situation that comes into your life. Um, and I can't remember what book it was in, but Jesus, you know, spoke to things on different occasions. He spoke to the wind, and the wind calmed down. You know, he spoke to the mountains, and everything he spoke to, they, they they had to, they went away. He told us to do this because the situations that come are to make you become a better person. So when you have a good idea and you're thinking about putting it together, you're always going to have something in the back of your mind or some type of voice saying you can't do it or something negative. Let's just do a little small role play, just hypothetically speaking. And let's say I want to start a business. Ooh, I can start a good construction business. I know how to do it. I went to school for it. But then being a negative thought will come in your mind. You don't have the money to fund it. Or something anything, just anything. And what you have to do when I say speak to it is tell it things such as, I know what I'm doing. I do great works with my hands, and I get great pay. I can start small, but finish big. And see, when you start saying things like that to yourself, different thoughts come into your mind, but they're positive thoughts. And it'll give you ideas on how to go about doing that. Just when I was saying that, thoughts came into my mind like you can do small jobs until you get big jobs. Small jobs such as like anything from 75 to $1,000. That I can, do include any type of work such as hanging doors to pouring concrete, right? But this is what my mind was putting into my heart. I said I do great pay. I mean, I do great works with my hands and I get great pay. When I said that, that's when that you can start low and finish big came in my mind. And then after that, immediately after that, I got a thought about taking jobs from 75 to $1,000 until I can get the money to fund my company the proper way. And this is what you have to do in every area of your life. This is how people that are prospering think, and this is how people on a prosperous level think, and this is what they do. When negative things come in their mind, they punch them and they beat them up and they get them out of their mind. So, say for instance, the problem is in your relationship. Then you would you have to know your partner, and you will have to know how your partner is. And because there's certain things that that person likes and there's certain things that that person doesn't like about you. And the things that the person doesn't like about you, you have to steer away from it. Now, in the interview process of the relationship, you always ask people this, that, this, that. So I'm pretty sure in the interview process, you ask the person what makes you mad, what makes you happy. Now, you have to keep both of those things in mind. Because you have to keep in mind that I don't want to do this because I love this person. And then you have to keep in mind that I am going to do this because I love this person. Now everybody come with a past. Ain't nobody count. They ain't nobody. Don't nobody got no full clean slate. Everybody got a past, and you have to remember that. And there's gonna be situations that come up where people is gonna be, oh, you know her, or you girl, you know him. And it's gonna be people that's gonna try to knock you off track and knock that relationship off track. And there's gonna be things that try to knock that relationship off track. What do you mean things? Money, that's a thing. Cars, that's a thing. Job, just those type of things. And when you are faced with one of these obstacles or barriers or whatever you want to call it, then you have to say, you have to remind yourself of the things that the person likes. Say for instance, me and this person. First of all, I'm gonna tell you, you have to act out of love too. Acting out of love is say for instance, me and my girl get into an argument, and in the middle of this argument, I say, "I love you." Well, it's gonna be hard for a person to not respond with love. Yeah, they might do it. They might say something negative, but it's hard. It's a hard task to do. When you're upset and the person just out of the blue say, man, you know what, I love you. I was wrong, you know, and I don't want to argue like this no more, you know. It's hard. But that changes the mood, the momentum of the argument. Now, when when you're faced with challenges in a relationship, you have to remind yourself that everything that you're doing is for a good cause. It's out of love. I don't yell at this person because I love this person. I don't put my hands on this person because I love this person. These are prosperity thoughts of a relationship. So when you get upset at this person, sometimes you might have to take yourself out of the environment for a couple minutes so you can hear yourself think. And when you in that mode of quietness, and you can think and you're by yourself, this is when you say these things in your head. I'm not gonna go back in here and argue with this person because I love X, Y, Z. I'm not gonna go back in here and anything negative. I'm not gonna go back in here and put my hands on such and such and such. I'm not gonna go in here and argue with such and such. Why? Because I love such and such. I don't put my hands on such and such because I love such and such. And you go as far as say the things that you like doing for the person, and that'll uplift your mood. Because if you negative, he negative, or she negative, whatever. If both y'all negative, nothing's good gonna come out of the situation. Someone has to be positive. Someone has to be the person that extends their hand and says, let's talk this out the right way. And you can talk with a person without yelling and being upset, and you love this person. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So, in a relationship, that this is what you do. You tell yourself the reason why you love this person. You tell yourself that you're not gonna do this because you love this person. You'll come out on top every time, every single time. Because what we do as humans, we we don't coach ourselves through the situation when we're going through it. You know, say a negative situation occur. What I do, I coach myself through it. How do you coach yourself through it? You have to remind yourself of the negatives, the pros and cons, the good karma versus the bad karma. If I do this, what's gonna happen? The cause and effect. If I don't do this, what's gonna happen? You know. So because I thought prosperity was just money, but it's not. You know, prosperity is in relationships. Prosperity is in health. You know, prosperity is in good living, you know. And I mean, that's what prosperity is, good living, period, all the way around the board. Good job, good health, good, nice, kids going to the best school, eating the best, driving the best, having the best, doing the best, living in the best, sleeping on the best, dressing in the best. It's not just money. I thought prosperity was just money, but it's not. More than just money. So, once you can identify when those thoughts come in your head and you can fight those and get them out of your head by saying different things that are positive, that are contrary to the negative thing that was just pushed in your brain, you know, because whatever situation we are faced with, we can overcome it, no matter which one it is. But we have to believe that we can get over it and get through it and be on top when we're done going through it. Now, you really have to talk to your situations, you know, and you have to remind yourself of who your supplier is. God supplies all my needs. And you have to believe that. Because nothing, nothing is just coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. Everything's happening for a reason. So when those thoughts come in your mind and in your brain, what I want you to do is tell yourself that you can overcome it and remind yourself of the positive of the thing that you're trying to do. Don't let the negative your thoughts become your reality. Don't have a negative reality.